Scotty Beckett, the beloved child star of the classic series The Little Rascals, won over audiences with his infectious smile and mischievous antics. His early success, however, was marred by personal struggles that would ultimately lead to a tragic end. In this video, we will delve into the life and career of this troubled actor, exploring his rise to fame, his battles with addiction and mental health, and the events that led to his untimely death at the age of 38. Join us as we uncover the heartbreaking story of one of Hollywood's most cherished child stars. Despite his talent and charm, this actor's life was marked by darkness and turmoil, leaving behind a legacy of what could have been. Scotty Beckett's story began in Oakland on October 4, 1929, when he was just 3 years old. His family relocated to Los Angeles while his father received treatment for an illness at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. During his visits to his father, Scotty would often sing to him, and his captivating voice didn't go unnoticed. The nurses would frequently ask him to sing for other patients, and one day, a casting director happened to be present during one of Scotty's performances. Impressed by his talent, the casting director hired Scotty to work in Hollywood. His first role was in the 1939 film All Women Have Secrets, where he played the character of a little boy. From there, Scotty's career took off, and he became a prominent child actor in the 1940s. Scotty's talent for singing and acting led him to appear in numerous films and shows, including Gone with the Wind, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, and the Jack Benny program. He also starred in several of his own shows, such as The Scotty Beckett Show and A Date with Judy. Despite his success, Scotty's personal life was filled with challenges. He struggled with addiction and legal troubles, which affected his career and relationships. However, his contributions to the film industry remain significant, and his performances continue to resonate with audiences today. Reflecting on Scotty Beckett's life and career, it's clear that his talent was discovered by chance, but his success was due to his hard work and dedication. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the impact that one person can have on the world of entertainment. Scotty Beckett made his debut in the world of film at the tender age of 4, gracing the silver screen in the children's film Gallant Lady alongside Dickie Moore. This classic film marked the beginning of a promising career for the young actor, but it was also a year of great tragedy for Scotty and his family. In 1933, the same year that Scotty made his film debut, his father passed away, leaving the family devastated. Despite this personal loss, Scotty continued to act and quickly became a well-known child star in Hollywood. He appeared in numerous films throughout the 1930s and 1940s, including A Star is Born and The Jolson Story. Scotty's talent and charm were undeniable, and he became a beloved figure in the film industry. However, his personal life was marked by turmoil and tragedy. In the years following his father's death, Scotty struggled with addiction and legal troubles, ultimately leading to a downward spiral that would impact the rest of his life. Despite these challenges, Scotty's contributions to the world of film remain an important part of Hollywood history. His early work in Gallant Lady showcased his natural talent and set the stage for a successful career. And while his personal struggles may have overshadowed his professional accomplishments, there is no denying the impact that Scotty Beckett had on the film industry. As we look back on the career of this child star, we are reminded of the power of cinema to inspire and captivate audiences. Scotty's legacy lives on in the films he made and the memories he created, a testament to his enduring talent and the enduring magic of the movies. In 1934, a young actor named Scotty Beckett, only 10 years old at the time, landed a role in the German film December 10th. He played the best friend and partner of George Spanky McFarland, who was already a well-known figure in the world of our gang comedies, also known as the Little Rascals. Interestingly, Carl Switzer, who played Alfalfa in the Little Rascals, took on a similar role to Scotty's character in the series. One of Scotty's trademarks in the Little Rascals was his crooked cap and an oversized, somewhat tattered sweater. Before he left the show, Scotty starred in 16 films in the series. During his time on the Little Rascals, Scotty Beckett became a beloved figure in American popular culture. His performances in the series showcased his talent and charisma, making him a fan favorite. Despite his young age, Scotty proved himself to be a skilled and dedicated actor, capable of holding his own against more experienced performers. In the years that followed, Scotty Beckett continued to build his career in Hollywood. He appeared in numerous films and television shows, often playing charming and likable characters that won over audiences. Despite the challenges and ups and downs of the entertainment industry, Scotty remained a fixture in American entertainment for decades to come. In the end, Scotty Beckett's contributions to the world of film and television are still remembered and celebrated today. His early work in The Little Rascals helped to establish him as a talented and versatile performer, and his subsequent roles in films and TV shows cemented his place in American entertainment history. Whether playing the best friend or the leading man, Scotty Beckett always brought a unique energy and charm to the screen, making him a beloved figure in the world of classic Hollywood. After leaving The Little Rascals, Scotty Beckett set his sights on a career as a child actor in feature films. His first major role was in the adventure film The Treasure of Shere Khan, where he starred alongside Hollywood legends Errol Flynn and Olivia de Havilland. In this classic, Scotty held his own against the seasoned actors, showcasing his natural charisma and captivating audiences. Critics praised the young actor's performance, and he quickly became a sought-after talent in Hollywood. Scotty's ability to shine alongside established stars was not limited to The Treasure of Shere Khan. He also had the opportunity to work with Cary Grant and Irene Dunne in My Favorite Wife, where he once again proved himself to be a talented actor. Scotty's performances in these films resonated with audiences and critics alike, leaving a mark in the world of cinema. His natural charisma and acting prowess transcended his age, making him a valuable addition to any cast. It was clear that this classic actor had a promising future in the industry. In 1939, Scotty Beckett made a brief return to The Little Rascals in a guest appearance for the film's Cousin Wilbur. In Dog Days, he played the role of Alfalfa's cousin Wilbert. 4 years later, in 1943, Scotty played the younger version of the title character in Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. He then went on to portray the legendary entertainer Al Jolson as a youth in the 1946 biopic The Jazz Singer. Despite the challenges of puberty, the actor's career continued to flourish. Scotty received critical acclaim for his performances, and his work extended beyond films. In addition to his film work, he attended high school in Los Angeles starting in 1943. Scotty also took to the stage, performing in theater plays on Broadway. As puberty set in, Scotty faced new challenges in his career. However, he remained committed to his craft and continued to deliver impressive performances. His work in The Jazz Singer was particularly noteworthy, as he brought to life the younger version of the iconic entertainer Al Jolson. In addition to his film and stage work, Scotty also excelled in his academic pursuits. He attended high school in Los Angeles, balancing his studies with his acting career. His commitment to his education was a testament to his versatility and determination. Scotty's career was marked by a series of impressive performances and notable achievements. From his early work in The Little Rascals to his later roles in films and on stage, he left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. His contributions to this classic art form continue to resonate with audiences today. As Scotty Beckett entered adulthood, he became a popular guest at Hollywood parties. He was often seen alongside other young stars like Roddy McDowall and Elizabeth Taylor. With his good looks and charming personality, he quickly became a favorite among the party crowd. However, as time went on, Beckett's behavior began to spiral out of control. His drinking and partying became excessive, and he started to gain a reputation for being difficult to work with. Despite his talent and potential, his personal issues began to overshadow his career. Despite his struggles, Beckett's work continued to be celebrated in Hollywood. He appeared in a number of classic films, including Always Leave Them Laughing and The Jolson Story. His performances were praised by critics and audiences alike, and he remained a popular figure in the industry. But behind the scenes, Beckett's life was in turmoil. His personal demons continued to plague him, and he struggled to maintain control. Eventually, his behavior became too much for even Hollywood to ignore, and his career began to suffer. Despite his many talents and accomplishments, Scotty Beckett's life was ultimately defined by his struggles with addiction and personal demons. His story is a reminder of the toll that fame and fortune can take on even the most promising young stars. Yet, his work continues to resonate with audiences today, a testament to his enduring talent and legacy in the world of film. In 1948, Scotty Beckett, a former child actor who had found success in Hollywood, found himself in trouble with the law. He was charged with drunk driving, a serious offense that could have resulted in imprisonment. However, Beckett was able to avoid jail time by posting bail. Unfortunately, this was just the beginning of a downward spiral for the actor. His reckless behavior began to take a toll on his career, as film opportunities became scarce. Beckett's fortune, which he had earned from his successful child acting career, was quickly dwindling. Despite his legal troubles and financial struggles, Beckett continued to make headlines for his erratic behavior. His reputation in Hollywood suffered, and he found it increasingly difficult to find work. As his situation grew more dire, Beckett turned to criminal activity to support himself. He became involved in a string of robberies and was eventually arrested and sentenced to prison. The story of Scotty Beckett is a cautionary tale about the dangers of reckless behavior and the fleeting nature of fame. Despite his early success, the actor was unable to overcome his personal demons and found himself on a path towards self-destruction. In September 1949, the world of film was abuzz with the news of Scotty Beckett's engagement to tennis player Beverly Baker. The couple had only recently met, but they were quickly smitten with each other. Just a few days after the announcement, the actor and the athlete exchanged vows and became husband and wife on September 28th. However, the marriage was not meant to last. After only 5 months of matrimony, the couple decided to part ways. On February 5, 1950, Scotty Beckett and Beverly Baker's divorce was finalized. The union had been short-lived, but it had captured the attention of the public and had added to the actor's already intriguing personal life. Despite the end of his marriage, Scotty Beckett continued to captivate audiences with his performances on the big screen. His career had begun in childhood, and he had already made a name for himself as a talented and versatile actor. His roles in classic films such as Gallant Bess and A Date with Judy had endeared him to fans, and he had become a beloved figure in Hollywood. In the years that followed, Scotty Beckett's personal life would continue to be a subject of interest, but his contributions to the world of film would never be forgotten. His performances had left a mark on the industry, and his legacy would continue to resonate with audiences for generations to come. The actor's marriage to Beverly Baker may have been brief, but it was just one chapter in the life of this classic Hollywood star. In 1951, the actor Scotty Beckett's life took an unexpected turn when he met actress Sonny Vickers. Their relationship quickly became serious, but they faced a difficult situation. Vickers became pregnant out of wedlock, a situation that was not accepted in conservative 1950s America. To avoid scandal, the couple married in a hurry on June 27th in Phoenix, Arizona. Their son, Scott Hastings Beckett Jr., was born on November 6th of the same year. Despite the joy of welcoming a new member to their family, Beckett's career had already started to decline by this point. He only appeared in 2 B movies between 1952 and 1954. The couple's decision to marry quickly was not uncommon during this time period. In the 1950s, unwed pregnancy was highly stigmatized, and couples often felt pressure to marry to avoid public shame. While the couple's actions were influenced by the social norms of the time, their love for each other and their desire to start a family was evident. Unfortunately, Beckett's career decline made it difficult for the couple to enjoy their new family. The actor's struggles in the film industry likely put a strain on their relationship, and it is unclear what happened to the couple after 1954. Despite the challenges they faced, the couple's love for each other and their desire to start a family was a testament to their commitment to each other. In February 1954, Scotty Beckett's life took a dramatic turn for the worse. The actor, known for his work in films and television shows, was suddenly suspected of robbery. The Cavalier Hotel in Hollywood had been robbed, and Beckett was caught with a gun and a knife near the scene of the crime. However, the stolen goods were not found on him. Despite the lack of evidence linking him directly to the theft, Beckett's possession of a weapon near the location of the crime was enough to raise suspicions. The incident marked a significant low point in the actor's career and personal life. Beckett was released on bail, but he and his family soon fled to Mexico under the false name of Shah Bulak. It seemed they were hoping to start a new life, free from the legal troubles that had befallen them in Hollywood. The sudden turn of events was a shock to those who knew Beckett, and it marked a significant departure from the glamour and excitement of his career in the entertainment industry. The incident remains a curious footnote in the history of this classic actor, whose work continues to be celebrated by fans around the world. In 1956, the life of Scotty Beckett, an accomplished child actor, took a dramatic turn when he and his family were arrested in Mexico. Their crime? Check fraud. The news of the arrest sent shockwaves through the film industry, as Beckett was a well-known figure, having appeared in numerous films and shows since his debut at the age of 4. Beckett's family found themselves spending 4 long months in a Mexican prison before being extradited to the United States. Upon their return, the actor was placed on a 5-year probation, marking a significant setback in his career. This incident left a dark cloud over Beckett's once promising future, and he struggled to regain his footing in the industry that he had once dominated. The arrest and subsequent probation were a far cry from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, where Beckett had made a name for himself as a talented and charismatic performer. His arrest was a stark reminder that even those who seem to have it all can be brought down by unforeseen circumstances. Despite the challenges he faced, Beckett continued to act in various films and shows, but he was never able to fully shake off the stigma of his arrest. The incident had left a lasting impact on his career, and he was forced to grapple with the consequences of his actions for years to come. In the end, Beckett's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of getting caught up in the trappings of fame and fortune. It is a reminder that even those who seem to have it all can face significant setbacks, and that the road to success is often fraught with challenges and obstacles. Scotty Beckett, the actor, faced a significant setback in his career in early 1955 when he was arrested in Las Vegas for passing counterfeit checks. This incident added to his criminal history, which had already led to a lack of offers for film roles. Beckett's past had caught up to him, and he found himself at a crossroads. He began contemplating a career change and even started studying medicine. However, his passion for acting ultimately drew him back to the industry he loved. Despite the challenges he faced, Beckett was determined to make a comeback. He started securing minor roles in relatively unknown Western films, slowly but surely rebuilding his career. Although Beckett's past had caused him some setbacks, he remained focused on his goal of returning to acting. His resilience and determination serve as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, it's possible to persevere and continue pursuing one's passions. Scotty Beckett's life took a dramatic turn in 1957 when he was caught smuggling drugs across the Mexican-American border. This unfortunate incident occurred just a few days after his divorce from his wife, Sunny. The stress and turmoil of his personal life had clearly taken a toll on the actor, leading him to make a series of reckless decisions. In the aftermath of his arrest, Beckett attempted to take his own life in April 1959. This tragic event marked a low point in the actor's career and personal life, and served as a stark reminder of the struggles he was facing. Despite his legal troubles, Beckett found himself in hot water once again just 2 years later. This time, he was arrested for drunk driving, and his reckless behavior behind the wheel resulted in a serious traffic accident. The accident left him injured and dependent on crutches, further adding to his struggles and hardships. It is unfortunate that such a talented and promising actor was unable to overcome the demons that plagued him in his personal life. Scotty Beckett's story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of drug abuse and the importance of seeking help when faced with personal struggles. Despite his many talents and contributions to the world of film and television, his life was ultimately overshadowed by his struggles with addiction and personal demons. After a series of personal struggles and legal issues, Scotty Beckett's life took another dramatic turn on February 17, 1961. The actor got married for the third time to Margaret C. Sabb. This marriage brought a new beginning for Beckett, as Margaret had a daughter from a previous relationship. Together, they started their new life, hoping to leave behind the troubles that had plagued Beckett's past. However, their happiness was short-lived. In September 1963, Beckett was arrested again after threatening to shoot his neighbor during an argument. The incident was a stark reminder of the actor's troubled past and his inability to escape his demons. Just 3 days after the argument, Beckett made his second suicide attempt by cutting open his wrist. The incident was a devastating blow to Margaret, who had stood by him through his previous struggles. Unable to cope with the situation, Margaret left Beckett. However, they did not get divorced. The incident marked another dark chapter in Beckett's life, highlighting his ongoing struggle with personal demons. Despite his talent and success as an actor, Beckett's life was marked by turmoil and trouble, even in his personal relationships. The actor's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of fame and fortune and the impact it can have on an individual's mental health. In the summer of 1956, Scotty Beckett, the actor known for his roles in classic films like Saboteur and College Swing, found himself in a troubling situation. After getting intoxicated with his stepdaughter, Beckett became violent when she tried to retrieve her belongings from their shared apartment. This incident not only damaged the relationship between Beckett and his stepdaughter, but also added to his criminal record. The altercation was a clear indication of the actor's struggles with alcohol, violence, and crime, which seemed to be spiraling out of control. The once promising career of the talented young man was now overshadowed by his personal demons. Beckett's behavior had been a cause for concern for some time. His stepdaughter was not the only one who had experienced his violent outbursts. Friends and family had witnessed his erratic behavior, and his struggles with addiction were well known in Hollywood circles. The incident was a turning point in Beckett's life, and it marked the beginning of a downward spiral that would ultimately lead to his untimely death just a few years later. The once promising actor's legacy was now tarnished by his criminal record and his struggles with addiction. Despite his troubled personal life, Scotty Beckett will always be remembered for his contributions to classic Hollywood films. His talent and charisma shone through in every role he played, and his performances continue to captivate audiences to this day. However, it is impossible to ignore the impact that his personal struggles had on his life and career. The tragic final days of Scotty Beckett, a child actor turned troubled adult, are a stark contrast to the success he experienced in his early career. On May 8, 1968, Beckett checked into the Royal Palms Hotel, a nursing home in Hollywood. Just 2 days later, on May 10, 1968, he was found dead in his room. The coroner's report revealed that Beckett had been beaten up in a drug-related incident on the street before his death. But the most shocking discovery was the presence of barbiturate acid in his blood. It was determined that the actor had taken his own life, finally succeeding on his third attempt. Beckett's struggle with addiction and mental health issues had plagued him for years. His downward spiral began in the late 1940s after a series of personal and professional setbacks. Despite several attempts to get clean and sober, Beckett was never able to overcome his demons. The tragic end to Beckett's life serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of substance abuse and the importance of seeking help for mental health issues. He was just 38 years old at the time of his death, leaving behind a legacy of unfulfilled potential and a tragic end to a once promising career. Scotty Beckett, a child actor who made a promising start in Hollywood, had his career cut short due to a tumultuous life filled with struggles with addiction, legal troubles, and personal problems. Born on October 4, 1929, Beckett began his acting career at a young age, appearing in several films and shows throughout the 1930s and 1940s. As a child actor, Beckett quickly gained popularity and critical acclaim for his performances. He appeared in several classic films, including Annie Oakley and Gentleman Jim, and even had his own show, The Scotty Beckett Show. However, despite his early success, Beckett's personal life was fraught with challenges. Beckett struggled with addiction and legal troubles throughout his adult life. He was arrested multiple times for drunk driving and other alcohol-related offenses, and his addiction ultimately led to his untimely death on May 10, 1968. Beckett was buried at the San Fernando Mission Cemetery in Mission Hills, Los Angeles, leaving behind a tragic legacy that continues to be remembered by fans and film historians. Despite his promising start in Hollywood, Beckett's career was cut short due to his personal struggles. His untimely death marked the end of a tumultuous life filled with challenges and hardships. Yet, even in the face of these difficulties, Beckett's legacy as a talented child actor continues to endure. His performances in classic films and shows serve as a reminder of his early potential and the impact he had on the film industry. In the end, Scotty Beckett's life and career serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of addiction and the toll it can take on one's personal and professional life. Despite his struggles, Beckett's legacy as a talented actor continues to be remembered and celebrated by fans and film historians alike.